Hello, Cleveland, and welcome to your daily TA. Let's get into the charts. Alright, so this is actually like the fourth time that I'm recording this video. I've had a bunch of different problems. First time no mic, second time audio, couldn't get the soundtrack to play. Third time, transition to the wrong screen. You don't need to hear any of this. Let's just get into the charts. Alright, so I've already moved the symmetrical triangle that we were looking at. I've expanded it out to include the new top, new local top, local bottom. It's been put in here. But, you know, it's still a symmetrical triangle, which tend to break down to the downside, like we talked about yesterday. They are a 50-50 pattern technically, but they do tend to break down to the downside. So we'll say 60% down, 40% up, and you could even say 65-35. But regardless, if it does tip downwards, which it may, because, hey, we're also looking at this naked wick here that could get candlesticked. Probably should. Besides that, we're also looking at this bearish divergence as price action puts in higher highs while RSI puts in lower highs. The same divergence can be seen here on the daily as price action put in higher highs and RSI has also put in lower highs. Both of these bearish divergences support this play down to candlestick the wick and possibly even further, like we talked about in the previous videos. But we're not going to get to that yet, because hey, what if price action actually just stays over this lower support from the bull flag that it's in on the daily chart? See that? Now, if it can hold over that, if the bulls can hold it over that, we can see, you know, this reversal here. And then another local high, possibly to test, break through new all-time high. We'll test all-time high first, but then, you know, up to test our upward bound here at around 100 and we'll say 110, which actually correlates to this upward trending resistance drawn from this old bull flag that moved out that I showed you yesterday. They all kind of correlate to that upswing. It's coming. There might be that pullback first, though, like we've been looking. Why pullback first? Well, look at the indicators. We got downward momentum, we got downward momentum, we got downward momentum, we got downward momentum. All of those are under their signal. Well, this one's over its signal line, so upward momentum. But it's still in bearish territory under the 50. Over the 50, so that's good, but downward momentum. Under the 50 again, downward momentum. Under the signal, under the 50, downward momentum, but it's in oversold territory here on the 6-hour Stochs RSI. So possibly what we could see happen is the Stochs start to reverse. The Stochs can start reversing, and we're already seeing the RSI slowing down its downward swing and possibly curling upwards. We'll see if the bulls can take hold and push that upwards. If the RSI can start curling up and the Stochs can find bottom and not get stuck here and oversold, then we possibly will see a stop right here where we're at and a reversal. We'll see though. We shall see. We shall see. We shall see. All right, some other things that I did. I moved this RSI, or not RSI. I moved this fib retracement over a little bit. I moved this target over a little bit just to clear up that space there so we could see it a little bit better. Okay, so if we do see that play down to 91.6 to candlestick that wick like we've been talking about, that could also see RSI move down, but it could catch itself here at the 50. If it does, we could see a reversal there and then the push back up. Push back up. And it would stay in bullish territory, you know? That's what we want to see. If we do see that pullback, that's what we want to see. Otherwise, we want to see it get stopped here, this downswing stop here, put in a new higher low on the locals, and then start to move upwards again. Possibly to get up to that 109, 110, 12 area. Alright. Oh, last thing I wanted to show you was on the monthly chart. Push this one to the monthly. Let's expand it out. So as you can see, we've actually had a really nice November. Our November was really green. Same with October. Now this tends to happen in bull cycles. We tend to have green Octobers, Novembers, Decembers. Here's the last one. In the bull cycle, October green, November green, December green. Let's take a peek back at the one before that. Oh, in the bear cycle, October was slightly green, November was red, December was red. This is the bottom. This is where we were at, bottom, right? And in my opinion, the bear cycle ends at the bottom. I'm sorry, the bear cycle ends at the bottom. It started at the top, the last peak, last all-time high. That's when the bear cycle starts. When it stops at the bottom. That's when the new bear cycle starts. So technically this December was the beginning of the bull cycle, but we'll just count that as bear cycle still. Let's keep looking back though. Before that, we saw a hella green October here still in the bull cycle, but then a red November and a red December in the bear. So that's 2 in the bear, 2 red Decembers in the bear, then 2 green Decembers in the bear. Well, we haven't had that one yet, but if we look back further, we'll see that during the last bull cycle, we also saw a green December, green November, and green October. Yeah, in the bull. And before that, also in the bull. Yeah, this one was actually red. This one was came out of that idea, that pattern. Didn't follow that pattern. Possibly because we were going into COVID. Possibly because Trump's term was ending. Lots of different issues going on back then. Possibly because they had this 2019 run up as well. But regardless, that didn't follow the pattern. Let's keep looking back. Okay, here we go. Bear cycle, red October, red November, red December. Bottom, bull cycle started. That's why I'm saying these ones didn't fit. Because there should have been 2 green and 2 red. 2 green. Just like it was here. Right? In the bear, red. And then keep going back. In the bull, green. Here we had in the bull, green, green, green. Still in the bull, green, green, green. Here we are in the bear, red. Oh, that one was green. That's weird. But as we can see, the pattern is generally multiple green Decembers in a bull, multiple red Decembers in a bear. So in this bull cycle, what have we seen so far? Well, we've seen one green December, and here we are at our second, which should be green. So we'll probably see a Santa rally in the next couple of weeks. Maybe a pullback till before then, you know, to candlestick our wick, or even a little bit further. But any pullback is going to get eaten up super quick. You could really just hear pullback and think sale. Bitcoin's on sale. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. Not much else going on. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, there is this bearish engulfing candle on the daily, where the red candle today has completely engulfed the green candle from yesterday. That's a bearish sign as well. You know, just to give more support to that down to 91.6 scenario that I've been talking about. All right, nothing else really to tell you, nothing else really to show you. Oh, one more thing. I wanted to show you one more indicator that I like to use, called the Bollinger. I like to use the Bollinger Awesome Alert indicator because it adds a little something to the bull band. Now look, See how they're squeezing? How they're pulling in for a squeeze, these Bollinger Bands? What those are is they'll take the 21 moving average and they'll take 2 standard deviations from that 21 moving average to find kind of where price will range. Plus when you have that and 21 on there, you don't need the 21 on the MA. And get rid of that. Now, as I was saying, you see how it's squeezing here? And as it's squeezed, there was a breakout. See how it's kind of getting squeezed again? And then there will be a breakout. It doesn't tell you which direction the breakout will go, but it does show you that there is a breakout coming. Same thing happening here. See how they're squeezing? What happened the last time it squeezed? Breakout. So you'll notice that our bull bands go all the way down to where our candlestick, our wick needs to be candlestick. Just another sign that says, hey, we could come on down to test that bottom of the bowl, the Bollinger Bands. Alright, another reason I like these bull bands is because they give you these little buy and sell alerts whenever the price action crosses the 21. Alright, that's it. Got nothing else for you. Give us a like, give us a subscribe. If you're on YouTube, if you're on Facebook, give us a follow. Much love. See y'all later.